Hi, everybody. Welcome back to that Eurovision site. As you can see, we are once again continuing on with our Mello interviews. And today I actually have the opportunity to speak to one of the debutantes at Mello this year, Lia Larsson. Hopefully I pronounced that right.
Yes,
How are you?
I'm good. It's my birthday today, so it's a special day.
I was gonna say like a double thing, Valentine's Day and your birthday. We're recording this. So thank you very much for taking the time to speak with us. Really appreciate it. But I'm going to start things off by breaking the ice. And can I just ask, what's one unique thing about yourself that not many people know about?
Oh, that's a hard question. Uh, so a special thing that not many know about.
Yeah.
So I think that is that I have driving license for, these big trucks you can drive.
Yeah.
I can drive those.
You mean a tractor, or is that what it is? Yeah.
Yeah, a big, transport a big truck.
Okay. All right then. Okay, perfect.
Yeah,
Okay then. So obviously this is the first opportunity that for Eurovision fans to get to know you. I just wanted to give you the opportunity to, introduce yourself and tell us a bit more about you.
okay. Yes, so my name is Lia Larsson and I am 23 years old. I um I make a lot of TikTok videos, so
Mhm.
that's one of my favorite things to do. I love to dance and give people positivity, energy, and all that kind of stuff.
Mhm.
I haven't sing for so long time. I have only been singing for maybe 1 year. So this whole thing is a new world to me,
Mhm.
but it's really, really nice, and I'm looking forward to see where I where it's going to be
Yeah.
maybe next year.
Okay then. So obviously you are in the running to potentially represent Sweden at Eurovision. How does that stick with you that you're one of the people that could potentially make it?
That's I haven't really even thought about that because it scares me, and I think it's so many good artists in
Mhm.
this competition. So I'm just happy to be in the competition and that I can share my thing with everyone that's watching, but I know it's a hard competition.
Yeah. Okay then.
Yeah.
So obviously I'll get on to why we're here. You're doing Mello with
Yes.
30 kilometers an hour. I was saying,
Yes.
can I just ask you, what was it like creating this song and what's the actual message? Because by the time we're talking, I have no idea what it's about. Only you can say that.
Yeah. So in Sweden, we have these cars that you can drive when you are teenagers, EPA, and that's you only can drive 30 kilometers an hour. So that's the only speed you can have because you aren't allowed to drive any faster. So that's why the name is that 30 kilometers. And so the song is about the feeling you get when you are out driving, you are in your teens, you are maybe having some friends with you, playing music, and
Mhm,
feeling the freedom to drive by yourself.
mhm. Oh, now I'm very curious to see what listen to it and hear about it. Obviously you're still in preparations of it. How's the staging concept going? And is there anything you can tell us about it?
So I'm going to have much dance because I love dance.
Hmm.
So I'm going to have four dancers on the stage,
Hmm.
and it's going to be much things going on in the background on the LED
Hmm.
screen. So that is going to be really cool.
Hmm. Okay, then obviously, like, for the fans that do follow Mello on, TikTok, last year they were seeing you. Obviously, you were with the participants making TikTok, and now it's you who are actually the one participating. Like, how was that shift for you from like content creation and now, okay, I actually am doing something huge on that stage where most of Sweden can see this? How was that for you?
That is that is so big for me. It's a big step for myself to take because I haven't sing for so long. So I'm
Hmm.
really I'm glad that I took the chance to make this, and I'm really glad that I made the things that I did last year because now I feel like I know how it works because I have seen it all from an other angle, but I have been there and I have seen some of the peoples, and so that's nice to know because I'm stressed out even if I haven't been there before. So
Yeah.
it's nice.
Hmm. Okay, so when it's obviously the Saturday, just imagine this. The Saturday, you're on stage in Europe, well, Sweden, Europe, and beyond are watching this. What message would you like to send to the viewers when they're watching your performance?
I The only thing that I want is people to be happy and feel a bit of happiness and positive vibes, and I think that I can
Hmm.
it have always been my thing at TikTok or that kind of stuff to spread positivity and energy and
Hmm.
happiness. So and I think it's so many things in the world that is terrible and so sad, so hope I can bring some joy
Hmm.
in everything.
Okay, then. So obviously the end goal for this is to potentially represent Sweden on home turf. What would it mean for you if you're given that opportunity to um, you know, perform for Sweden in May if you get given that chance?
So I don't think I could even imagine how it would feel because I think it would be an honor, of course, and
Mhm.
so I would have take it so seriously, and
Mhm.
I have so much respect for everyone. So I have yes, I it's hard to even think about because I can't
Mhm.
imagine it, but it would be absolutely crazy.
Okay, then. So moving on to like my final set of questions. For those of you who don't know, like I've actually followed Lia's music before doing Mellow. But for the viewers who are gonna be watching us, if they see 30 kilometers next on the Saturday night and say, I actually like this song, which song would you recommend that they listen to next from the songs that you've released so far?
Banka banka.
Your greatest hit. You know what? I'm gonna chime in on this as well because I like Bam Bam Bam.
Yes,
And
it's good.
that was I had that on repeat during the summer and seriously
Oh,
could not get it out of my head.
oh,
And of course, your remix of Edelweiss, like
yeah, that's nice too.
I was like, I could not know how you guys created such an amazing remix of it. Like their vocals, singing your vocals were already great, and then all of a sudden you put this like energetic beat into it, and I could not stop like repeating it when it got released. I was like, okay, yeah, watch out for it, and then all of a sudden when I was at the after party in Malmo last year after
Yes.
they performed and they were like playing it, I was like, wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love that too. It's summer vibes for
Yeah.
me, pretty much. Yes.
The genre of music that you do is like epa dunk or like epa music.
Yes,
So I just
exactly.
wanted to ask you, like, when you've started creating music, how do you think the genre has evolved when you've joined in and uh released
Oh,
music?
that's a hard question. I think that it wasn't so many that did that type of music for some years ago,
Hmm.
and now I think that it's so many people that are making this up tempo beat, high speed music, and I like it, but I also think many of these songs sounds a bit similar to each
Hmm.
other. I think you can I think it's important that that you do your own twist.
Hmm.
So otherwise it's I think it's easy to they are like, yeah, going together and are sounds very similar.
Hmm. Okay. All right then. One of my final questions for you is obviously, like you said earlier on, TikTok was the starting point for you. And TikTok has opened so many opportunities for you as an artist and even now making music. For people who are wanting to, follow that path and, get into social media creation and potentially music, what advice would you give for them, as if they're just starting their journey on social media?
Yes. So I think it's so important that you are willing to give a bit of yourself to the people who are watching, because I know that people feel when you aren't you, when you are playing someone else. It's so important to be yourself and do the things that you love. So don't listen to the haters in the comments, because they don't care and you don't care.
Yeah.
So do your thing, and also if you are think something is fun, do it. And you yeah, don't listen to anyone else, because I know I have always have many haters
Hmm.
that have commenting on how I look and what I'm doing and all that kind of stuff. And it's so important to don't take that shit because they don't even know you.
Yeah.
So that's my advice, and have fun.
Hmm.
Do the things that you think are nice.
Okay then. All right then. I was wondering, have you thought about after Mello already? Like, what are you gonna do afterwards? Is there more music coming up?
So maybe, I think so. I hope so. And I going to be out in Sweden, and so in the summer and singing, and so I hope to continue doing all the fun stuff that I'm doing today.
Okay. And finally, my last question to you is, obviously this is very new to you as an artist doing Mello. What was the one thing that you've learned from doing all this that you'll take with you, regardless of the results?
So I think it's important to have have fun all again, but I think it's important to have fun and don't take it too serious. It I know it's serious competition and all that thing, but I think it's important that you don't lay so much pressure on yourself, because you can only do your best, and
Hmm.
that's enough. So
Hmm.
that's the most important thing, I think.
All right, then. Well, of perfect timing. That takes us to the end of this interview. Lia, thank you very much for your time, and we can't wait to see the performance on the Mellow stage. But before I go, is there anything you want to say to the international viewers who are going to be watching you next week when they, and obviously, plug in your socials if you want to.
But I think I hope you will enjoy, and I think that I hope that you will be happy and get some of my energy.
Okay, then. Well, first of all, say gratis. Hope you have a great day. Second of all, lycka till, tack så mycket for next week. And
Tack.
yeah, and the only thing is left to say is wish you the best of luck and say goodbye.
Goodbye.